Black cloud coming from the smokestack. Black cloud coming from the smokestack. Smokestack. Black cloud coming from the smokestack. Put the gas on, make a bomb get back. Black cloud coming from the smokestack. Black cloud.
What is up, guys? It's Indiana Copenhagen Dipper here today. Sorry I haven't been active in a couple of days, but today we're doing a dip review. Again. On a little dip called Copenhagen Straight. Now, I do like Copenhagen Straight. I like Grizzly Straight a little bit more, but I'm more of a Copenhagen fan at this point from Wintergreen and Mint, because Copenhagen Wintergreen's pretty good, and Copenhagen Mint's pretty good. Grizzly Wintergreen is just weaker. It tastes like it's been watered down or some shit to me. I don't know. And the fucking Mint, I'm not a big Mint fan, but Copenhagen Mint's starting to come over on me, so I figured we tried straight. I do have a dip in. It's not a very big one because I'm out on my school's parking lot. But as you can see, there was that. Yeah, Copenhagen Wintergreen isn't that bad. Neither is the Mint or the Straight. Straight's pretty good. Grizzly Straight's a little bit better for some reason to me. But Copenhagen Straight's not that bad. Oh, my bad. Spitter of the day. Coca-Cola can, because I don't have a mud jug yet. Backup spitter of the day. Mountain Dew can, because still don't have a mud jug yet. I plan on getting a roadie. I'll let you guys know how that comes on and when I do get it, because I plan on getting a Southern Bass roadie or just a mud jug and leave it in my truck somewhere. Alright, so I got this request from Mudman when I was over at his house. He said, you should do a video on how to tell your parents or your girlfriend. So, I'm going to do the parent one. And then later on down the road, maybe when I'm coming back from work or going to work today, I'll make that one of how to tell your girlfriend. But, alright, so how to tell your parents. So, it is a little scary, I'm not going to lie, when you tell your parents. But if you're 18 and you're doing it, they can't stop you legally because you can legally buy it at the age of 18. So they can't really say anything to you. Now, they might be a little bit, concerned for you. Just get a book. I'll have to look up the book that Mud Jug 1 and Outlaw were talking about. It talks about that alright, so there has been no confirmed cases of dip giving cancer. Unlike everyone else saying there has been, there's never been one case of cancer that has been directly caused by dip. There's been no death involved with dip. So if you want to compare that to cigarettes, go ahead. But there's been no confirmed cases of dip killing people or giving them cancer. Now, I'm not saying if you dip 100 cans a day and don't brush your teeth or shit like that you won't get cancer, because you probably might. But I don't think, because I've been dipping since I was 8. I'm 18 now. That's 10 years. And I go through about a can and a half, maybe, depending on if it's a good day or a bad day. Right now, I've been going through a can a week, but I used to go through 2 to 3 cans a day. But now that I'm kind of saying, hey, maybe I should save my money, I'm going through 1 to 2 a week. But anyways, back on topic of how to tell your mom. If you're 18, walk up to her and just say, Mom, I dip. She might flip out on you, she might not. I mean, you can say, Mom, I dip, or Dad, I dip, or get them both together and say, hey, I dip, I'm 18, and then just see where it goes from there. you can hide it and wait until they find you, which, I mean, that's another way to let them know, but then that's not you letting them know, that's them finding it and telling you about it. And besides, you're also saving money. Oh no. Oh, I don't need my help. Alright. Okay, so anyways. Someone on the parking lot was yelling at me to help them with something, but they weren't. So, yeah, you can tell them that way by letting them find out, or you can tell them, you can text them and say, hey, I did. But, I mean, those are just ways to tell your parents, and I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this in there too. It's basically the same for your girlfriend. Like, I just told my girlfriend last night I dipped. I texted her and said, hey, I dipped. And she was like, you chew tobacco? I was like, no, I dip tobacco. I don't chew it. I mean, I don't have Redmond on me right now, or I would be chewing, but I'm dipping. Or anything like that. Like, I throw this in my lip. I don't throw it in my mouth and chew on it. So, she got mad about that. Smart compliment. Well, comeback or whatever the fuck it is. But, sorry, I had a pimple on my nose. Fuck it. So that's just a couple ways to tell your parents, or one way to tell your girlfriend. I mean, I'll come out with another video of how to tell your girlfriend you dip. But back to the Copenhagen Straight. Copenhagen Straight is it's a decent dip. It's not as good as my everyday dip, which is wintergreen. But for right now, all I brought to school with me was the Straight. So I'll have to make it work for a little bit. The Straight's not that bad. Who the fuck are these motherfuckers coming out here? But yeah, guys, so Straight's a pretty good dip. If you guys haven't tried it, try it. It's not as good as Grizzly right now to me, but I'll let you guys know how that goes in a later video. And that's this video. See you on the next one.